So there is a video that I think people have not talked about, or they are not talking about in Christendom, that you might want to watch. It's a video that was activated 6 days ago from the time I'm making this video by King Charles. Now, King Charles recently coronation, what and whatnot. And at that event, we saw some demonic figure passing at the background and whatnot and stuff. And so people talked about that for 2 days and it faded. But here we keep track of these things because these things we believe are the beginning of birth pains. When things go crazy, right before things go crazy. With the recent events in South Africa of weird things like earthquakes and whatnot, and there was actually another earthquake, I think, in the Tembisa area as well, right after the first one. So there was the first one, it happened in CBD towards Kempton Park. We had that one, and then there was another one, if you didn't hear about it on the news. Now, we are seeing what's happening now with Charles, and he's out there activating climate something countdown. They say they want to have ended poverty or whatnot, and they want to have ended certain things on their objectives. Now, it was said that the royal family is having issues with finances and stuff like that. So already, if they are struggling with finances, how are they going to be helping the world with finances? But for me, it struck out at a separate subject, which is the time of the Antichrist. And for me, I didn't really just make it about that because it's just fancy to put it like that. Remember all the other things that we spoke about concerning Charles, which was the invitation banner, the design of it, and the things that were included inside there, and all the other weird things that surrounded the coronation by itself, apart from that figure that was seen as thingy. We did talk about who was this particular figure. Was it one of the servants? Was it what? And why was he not dressed like the other people, trekking on with the stick right in front of him and stuff? And so right now, it looks like we are right at that time. We are right at the time. So basically, they've given us 2029 as a mark to look out for, right? There we had they said 2020, and by 2020, we had Mukovivi, right? And now, 3 years later, they say 6 years. We're adding 6 years. And by the end of that 6 years, what happens? By the end of the 6 years, what's unveiled? What's going to be new? What's going to happen? Only Charles and his demonic friends know. That's what I call them. Only Charles and his friends over there, the elites and them things, know that. By the way, the royal house has its own, the royal secret of what. They have their own, even their own badges, kind of like the Knights of Malta, but they have their own different ones that they actually award to people and what, but very few people and stuff. And remember, we mentioned on the video about the queen's, the laws that the queen does not have to abide by, if you watch that video, which means that there are laws that the king does not have to abide by. And so, what gives? What happens at the end of the 7 year? What happens at the end of the 6 years that they have now started the countdown of 6 days ago? Y'all can go research that I'm talking about. You'll find the videos in case I'm not displaying it on the side here. Yeah, it's something that recently happened, just about 6 days back. I saw it a few days back, I think about 2-3 days back. But I just kind of keep it on the fly so that I can come back and talk about it. I think I saw it around the time when we were doing the live stream for Saturday. So they are already expecting something. What? That's the question.